Yo, what up, man? Just wanted to just sit here and show a couple movies that I bought. I niggas still be buying movies. I'm so mad right now because I just did this whole voiceover and I pressed the button and I don't think it even fucking recorded. So I don't even remember half the shit that I was saying. So I'm just definitely pretty pissed about that. But I mean, ain't really nothing going on. As you see, I ended up getting the Stranger Things movies. I mean, basically because I bought the second one and I didn't really see the first one. It was sold out. So I was in the Target today and I bought Stuber or whatever the case may be, and seeing that they had part one, I was like, oh shit, I don't got part one. So let me go ahead and grab that joint. And you know what I mean, I grabbed it. It got that 80s vibe that I like, you know what I mean, the VHS days. I know a lot of y'all don't really know about that, using a VCR or whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, so I thought that was pretty clever. And the packaging was pretty dope. And they was both on sale for $5. And if you remember when these motherfuckers first came out, I do believe they was, pretty pricey, and I think that's why I passed on it initially, and I didn't even think it was a thing that when stuff come on Netflix that they actually sell it. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, I guess some shit is cool to buy, but I just feel like Stranger Things is just one of those things um, in a culture that, if you can have a physical copy of it, you definitely got to get it. Because I feel like eventually that's not a series that's going to forever stay on Netflix. You know what I mean? Netflix can be gone shit next year. You never know. So, and shows like this definitely won't be around no more like that. You seen how they did with the what is it, the Ozark or whatever the case may be. I never watched the show with people going crazy, so I was just like, all right, let me get one, and then I got one and got the other one. So I'm basically waiting on season three. That was pretty crazy. It had its moments though. You know what I mean? So I guess I'll buy that whenever it drop. Not when it drop, cause I'll wait until that price drop. Cause a nigga will sit there and spend $25, and then the next week they'll say, "Oh, 15% off." And you be mad as shit. Like, what the fuck? I mean, at least I do. You know what I mean? I hate that shit. I'll buy a movie full price, and then you wait a week or two, and the motherfucker then drop the shit to 20% because it ain't moving. You know what I mean? It's so many stories like that with Target with me. You know what I mean? Going there and buying shit and just instead of waiting. And I think it's always to be first, but this I had to get when it no, I don't believe I bought this when it first came out, because for whatever reason I think I missed the day, and but I got it the same week. And I like to get the Target exclusive joints. That's just something I like to do. But I feel like it's more for your money just instead of getting just regular Blu-ray or the regular DVD. I feel like it's you have the time to go ahead and get it. It makes sense, and this is just one of the ones that I got because I would have felt played because I got the Target exclusive for Homecoming, and then just to get a basic Blu-ray, I would have been pretty mad. You know what I mean? So I thought that was dope that I actually was able to get this. I still get movies here and there. I bought actually X-Men: The Dark Phoenix with the deleted scenes. A lot more sense. I'm like, why did they even cut these out for time? And it's certain parts of the movie that they could have cut out to make it a full story. And I feel like if you buy the movie and watch the deleted scenes and then watch the movie, you can see definitely where they spent too much time on certain scenes they could have cut to make the movie make a lot more sense than it did. Because I think that was the gripe with a lot of people, and it was like rehashing shit from X-Men 3, and it's like, damn, the Dark Phoenix story is very, I would say there's a lot more complicated, more things to it, like the sheer I can't say it, but the sheer empire, the queen or whatever. If you remember the X-Men Dark Phoenix saga, you know what I'm talking about. And it's just so many more elements to the story that they couldn't do. So I feel like they shouldn't even did the Dark Phoenix story because it ain't just them going out of space and some power and on some Captain Marvel shit. It's way more complex than that. And so I mean it's a fun movie, but other than that, they didn't do it right. So hopefully X-Men is with Marvel now. So hopefully Kevin Feige, since he got the job overseeing all of Marvel from TV, movies, and comics and shit, they can do the movie right. You know what I mean? But yeah, niggas still buy movies, CDs, not really because that they don't really do physicals no more like that. Still be listening to music here and there. Just I don't know, I just been not really feeling myself as of late, so dealing with a lot of things, and that's probably why you don't really see me on YouTube like that. And you know how the analytics with this shit is. It's more of a, I guess, passion than doing it for, I guess, people getting paid for the shit. And it's a lot of shit changing on YouTube too that I see, and I was just like, I'm not really in a rush to talk about shit. But when I do post things that I buy, I hit the community tab and post some shit here and there. But I mean, I ain't really been getting no requests for no music and shit. People may ask, but I mean, it ain't really nothing out really that I really give a shit of talking about. You know what I mean? Either it's good or it's bad. You know what I mean? It ain't really no in between with me. So that's that. But yeah, this was a cool movie. It wasn't the best, but I mean, it was all right. I would still say Homecoming was better. I feel like they put a lot more effects in this movie than they did with the first one. It just had more of a better villain, a better story. This was all right, but it seemed like a love story, within a story if you really look at the movie for what it is. And it was just like, it's all right. But if y'all watch this, man, I appreciate it. One.